Magicals, welcome to your September reading. Right, so 1st of September today, spring in the southern hemisphere, going into autumn in the northern. Good Lord. Guys, beautiful energy today, really lovely energy today. I do just want to quickly mention some of the astrology for this month, just that we are aware, because there's quite a lot happening this month. I did say it in the Witch's Brew, but if you guys haven't watched the weekly reading, then I'm going to quickly mention it here. For all of the cardinal signs, okay, sun signs, that is Cancer, Aries, Libra, and Capricorn, we have massive shifts coming up in the next like 2.5 months. Because between today and tomorrow, Pluto enters Capricorn. Now, Pluto entered Capricorn in 2008, right? Starting off a 16-year cycle now that we will be ending in the next couple of weeks, right? I think it comes out, it goes into the next sign. I think it's the middle of November, I want to say. Guys, for the cardinal signs, we are ending a tough 16-year karmic cycle. Please understand that doesn't mean woohoo, we don't have to do anything. We still have to go through the process of everything else. We've still got 5 planets in retrograde, okay? I'm sorry if you've watched both readings, but, just in case somebody doesn't want to watch Witch's Brew. So, guys, please be aware of it. They're all the outer planets, which means it's the deep diving stuff, okay? They're going into the depths to find. So, basically, today we have Uranus is stationing retrograde, all right? This should help us with unexpected shifts and sudden breakthroughs, clarity, great insights, all of that kind of mental energy, okay? That also is aligning with the fact that the moon is now moving into Mercury, okay? Today and tomorrow we have, as I've just said, Pluto entering Capricorn. Guys, this is truly about personal growth for everybody. It's just that the cardinal signs will now be moving into a space of really clearing out that old stuff in order for our new life to emerge. Okay, we come out of it in let's just call this an intense cocoon phase for us. Okay, and then what we have is on the 2nd and the 3rd, we've got the new moon in Virgo coming up, right? And this is looking at how we can produce healthier and happier beginnings for ourselves, because new moons are always about that. The Witch's Brew, we brought up that we needed to focus on what brings us joy and love. It's been a current theme, guys, in all of my readings. And then just a last little quick touch base. We've got on the 17th to the 18th, we've got the full moon eclipse in Pisces. Okay, that is our full moon in Pisces, and it is an eclipse starting. We are now going into eclipse season, so good luck and Godspeed. Okay, so basically just need to keep yourselves grounded and just keep going with what you need to do. Okay, right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to just go into the general energies, what the cards have, what Spirit wants us to know for September. Sorry, I bumped the table. I have pre-shuffled everything as always. Okay, there's definitely, I said in my last reading, there's definitely a lightness of spirit this month. So what I'm going to say is start lightening the load. This new moon in Virgo, if you're wanting to get healthy in terms of not just weight loss, but like maybe we've been having one too many glasses of wine at night, or we're not drinking enough water, or we're not moving our bodies. It's been winter and there's been a lot of tea drunk and coffee drunk and hot chocolate, and now's the time to lighten up and to get back into that. Okay, to start taking better care of our temples. Right, let's see. What does Spirit, what animal totems do we have for September, please? Okay, that's a lot. Kelso saying I need to take all of them. Really? Really? What happened to doing short videos today, Kelso? Okay, so I'm just going to briefly touch on all of these. We're going to work in order. First thing here, Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. I've just said this to you. We are going through a time of profound change, okay? What it does mean for us to do is to actually do the work that is being required of us. If you check it out, 5, it's a 5 number. 5s are about chaos and change. And it doesn't mean that everything's going to be chaotic, but it does mean that there is going to be stuff. It also speaks of conflict. So what I'm going to say around the 5, around this, the feeling I'm getting, look, you can see the bats, obviously bats hang upside down, is that maybe we need to turn our head on our perceptions and our belief systems and start looking at things in a different way. okay, and see where we are needing to shift, because we are needing to move forward now in this energy. 5 and 8 is 12 is 13, which comes down to 4. Stable beginnings. Stag spirit, take the lead. It comes down to a 4. Take the lead. Take any action you need to get to where you want to be. So if that means it's releasing, if that means it is about stepping out of comfort zones, if that means it's actually just having the courage to make the first move in something, this is the energy to be doing it in, especially now when we're setting intentions around this new moon. Okay, number 3, that's about communication. That's interesting. Canary spirit, sing your own song, right? This is about authenticity, guys. If you haven't watched Witch's Brew, probably not a bad idea to do it. It's the weekly read of what's in the cauldron, what's bubbling in the cauldron kind of vibe. And the energy around that is very much about us looking for our truth and our authenticity, following our heart and doing the things that bring us joy and our passions. This is very much about, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, this feels like there's a very big undercurrent of us having to step into our paths, guys. Really and truly having to step into our paths and now take on our destiny. Here we go. We've got the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. Okay, what number is that? That's 5. That's a 7. Oh, that's leap of faith number. 7's about taking leaps of faith, all right? And this is about going, Spirit is also saying to me, Spirit saying to me, whatever happens, even if there is a detour or things do not go the way you expect them to this month, give gratitude that what is happening for your highest good. Okay, so we all have stuff that happens that doesn't really pan out the way we want it to. Trust me, August was one of those months for me, but I've understood the lessons and I've given gratitude for that and I'm moving forward. Okay, so where we have redirections, when things don't go fast enough for you or when they're not working out the way you want them to, make sure that you understand that Spirit does have a plan. Groundhog spirit. Time to let go. Exactly what I said. It's a 4 number, right? It's in alignment with the 4 of the stag energy. To build solid foundations and to move forward with your plans and to manifest, you need to release what no longer serves you. Okay. You cannot in any which way, shape, or form expect to have massive change in your life when you are not prepared to let go of comfort zones or places and peoples and situations that are no longer in alignment with where you are in your space. Okay, right. So let's see what this month is for us. Oh, guys, just remember as well, I do monthly readings. If you want your personalized September reading, there's going to be a link in the description box below. Or for those of you who have me on WhatsApp, just drop me a message and we'll get you sorted. Okay, right. So these are, I haven't even asked yet and the cards are coming out. 9 of Swords. Okay, hold on. 9 of Swords. Okay, what are the challenges this month for us, please? 3 cards out. Okay, nice cards. Okay, what do we not see coming this month, please? What is it that we don't see coming this month? Oh, Spirit, you and your sense of humor. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card. Okay. And what are the blessings? I'm just going to get all the cards out, guys. Just bear with me. What are the blessings coming in for us this month, please? What are the blessings coming in for us? This card just has kept on bouncing around. Okay. I'm just checking if that's what they're wanting me to just double check on. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords, right? Keeping ourselves stuck in mental processings. Okay. So our challenges, ironically, the best cards out are our challenges this month. That's going to be fun. We've got the Fool. We have the 9 of Swords. Okay. And we have the Empress. Now, this is talking very much to... This is talking about trust. This is coming to trust. 9 of Swords is sleepless nights. It's a kind of energy of real anxiety, panicking about things, will this work, won't that work, what if they say this, what if they say that, what if they don't say anything. It's that kind of energy. It's very mental energy. Okay, what these cards are saying for us in terms of challenges, we're going to have to, in order to get to where we want to be with the Fool, with this fresh beginning, besides taking a leap of faith, okay, we're going to have to overcome the stories and the programmings and the patternings that we've been holding on to. This is what we're having to let go of, right? This is what we are having to let go of. We need to focus, the end card being the Empress, we need to keep our eye on the prize as to what it is that we are envisioning for ourselves. So again, with the new moon, there will be a new moon reading. What I want to say around this is, when we look at this and we look at the Empress, right? What I'm going to say here is that the Empress sits in her divine power, allowing stuff to come to her. She doesn't stress, she doesn't phase. If things need to be done, she'll be done. But she's pretty much in that complete divine feminine space of just receiving, okay? Acceptance. But what I'm hearing here is that in order for us to get there, we need to keep our eye on the prize by remembering the work that needs to be put in before this. So a lot of that, for a lot of us, is going to be the mental stuff and the programming. When we worry about something, whether it's going to work or not, it shows a lack of trust in the universe. And what did we get here? Koala spirit. Trust that spirit has a plan. So this is going to, maybe we might find this month that there are going to be things that trigger us, like if we don't, if things don't go our way, or they're not working at 100% how, we're going to be looking at them as protections and redirections. Okay, but it also means that we have to take action, despite the fact that we might be nervous about something or uncertain about something. We need to take the action that's going to move us forward. Okay, keeping our eye on the prize of where we're wanting to be. Okay, so interesting challenge. It's going to be about really balancing our intuition with our headspace this month, our gut feels, and what feels right to me, what feels like I need to go towards it, what feels like it's causing resistance in our spaces, because that's exactly where we need to be. The moment we step into this energy here, the Nine of Swords, we are creating instant resistance to whatever is wanting to come into our spaces and whatever we're wanting to achieve. Because when we create that kind of energy, we're going to be in that space of, well, maybe I won't be able to do this. Maybe I can't do this. Maybe I can't do that. Okay, we've got things that we don't see coming. This is why I laughed. The Tower, of course. We've got the Five of Swords, and we've got the King of Pentacles. So what I'm hearing very clearly with this, remember I said fives are about conflict and all of that. For me, the Five of Swords can mean conflict with others, but this can also be a self-sabotaging kind of energy. Okay, this can be things where something happens in your space that you didn't expect to go a certain way, or there's an epiphany or a realization, because guys, the Tower doesn't always have to be something that is catastrophic, right? It can just simply be a realization of, oh my God, I've been acting from my wounding of abandonment, and this has created this programming, and now I've got to release it. Okay, there can be conflict around releasing those programmings that come up. Because why? Because we don't want to leave our comfort zones. Okay, the Tower forces us to leave our comfort zone, right, in preparation for King of Pentacles energy, which is long-term stability. It's safety and security. It's about being your own, they say to me boss, okay, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're in an entrepreneurial position, although you could be. But the reason they're saying that you're being your own boss is that you have more control than you believe, right? So when we are going to choose to throw our energies into negatively controlling thought programmings, our outcome is not going to be what we need it to be. But if we take the epiphanies, we take the changes, we take the redirections, and instead of resisting them and going, this doesn't work for me, this is not how I wanted it, I didn't ask for this in this way, I wanted it to arrive looking like this with gold bows and silver bells, we're going to create resistance, and we're going to have issues around that. This is not the month for it, guys. There is a lot of planetary shit going down. We have a lot of serious, like, we have got the 4 most intense planets in terms of soul work and shadow work, all in retrograde this month. That's the kind of fuck around and find out kind of energy, right? So when a tower happens, take a moment, make a cup of tea, have a glass of wine, whatever it is that you need to do, and find out what it is that it's showing you, right? If you're still in resistance, you're going to delay your path. Just saying. I actually just want to quickly ask the cards. Just give me a second. I just want to quickly get clarification on what is this tower, please. What can we expect from this tower? Bearing in mind, guys, it's a general reading. Okay, the Five of Cups in reverse. It's a general reading, so what I'm going to say is this will be different for everyone, but I want a general idea around the energy of the reading. Sorry, I nearly sneezed. That's why I paused. One more card, please. The Moon. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You've got the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is about meditation and healing, recalibrating. So the Tower is coming up, being clarified by the Five of Cups in reverse and the Moon. Okay, so this is something that how am I going to phrase this? Just give me a second. I'm going to say that this is going to shine a light. I'm going to turn the two cards around. I'm going to say to you that this is going to shine a light, okay, on your fears around abandonment and past hurts and I want to say loss and grief. I want to say loss and grief around this. So this is shining on some kind of, and Kels was saying to me, it's core wounding energy. This is shining some light around core wounding energy, right, that you need to overcome. With the card in reverse, if it was upright, that would be regret, loss, grief. With the card in reverse, it's saying you need to become aware of what needs to be healed. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Swords, which is talking about exactly that, healing. It's about moving forward. It's about no longer being a prisoner to your programming, meditation, time out, reflection, rest, recalibration, right? So it feels to me like, and it could possibly happen around the full moon this month because we go into eclipse season. I'm just saying, in Pisces, it's the 17th to the 18th of the month. So just be aware of things coming up. I feel like this tower moment is not going to be so much of an actual action. I feel more like it's going to be an awareness and an aha moment that comes out around something that's been holding you back. One of the reasons why you've been self-sabotaging and why you're not where you want to be in this energy. So just be aware of that over the next couple of weeks. Let's just see how that all goes. Right, then what the blessings are for this month, irony of irony, clarity about what you've been holding on to. Okay, clarity about all the things, and again, aligns completely with this kind of energy. All right, sorry, I'm trying to hold so many cards here. Just give me a second. I'm going to try and do a double hander here. Please hold. Your call is important to me. Right. Okay. So the letting go of all of the stuff. So whether it be grief, whether it be hurt, whether it be loss from the past, right? Now is the time to spring clean cupboards. Now we clear out and we go, this no longer holds on to us. The King of Swords is very, very clear about what he wants and where he's going. And there's a lot of clarity and truth around this card. Okay. And whatever you've been holding on to that no longer serves you, right, is going to be shown to you, right? I've said here with this moon card, it's going to be illuminated. And that is a blessing for you because you are then able to move forward from that and work with that. When you release that, you release the karma and balance ensues. Okay? Karma is simply the balance of actions. Equal and opposite actions and reactions, right? And so it doesn't mean that justice is going to be something that comes in and go, negative karma. Completely the opposite. When we heal ourselves, we come into a state of balance and things start falling more easily into our spaces. We have the Page of Swords, right? Studying this, learning it. The pages are always about learning. Swords is about really digging deep. Now's the time with these planets in retrograde to dig really deep and to find your truth. Find out what it is that you are really needing to like let go of. What is it you're needing to heal? I've been preaching this for, I don't know, the last year and a half. Nobody listening because it keeps coming up. Universe is preparing you for this eclipse season, guys. Buckle the fuck up. If you're not going to be doing the work, eclipse season is going to be quite rough, I feel. So here we have the Queen of Pentacles, right? Standing in power. The Queen of Pentacles is incredibly resourceful. She's nourishing, she's nurturing, she's compassionate. She's basically like, the kind of wifey energy of the thing, but she's also got her stability, right? So again, we've spoken a lot about the divine feminine energy. A lot of our woundings, our core woundings, come from a divine, from a feminine energy. Doesn't always, it can be from a masculine energy who was not activated in his feminine, right? Just so we're all clear. But this is about the feminine energy rising and creating a stability for herself, okay? We also have then a perfect match of the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So for those of you who are looking for love, it could be that actually comes in this time, during this period as well. And don't say to me, Mara, I'm not ready for love. You're never ready for love, guys. You're never ready for love. That's why love arrives, because it shows you, right, what it brings people to you that will either accelerate your healing or create more wounding if you're not doing the work. Unfortunately, that's the reality of it, depending on what karmic soul contracts you've got. Okay, I just want to quickly clarify the Justice card. Please show me what this Justice is all about. Justice. Please can you clarify the Justice card for me? I really feel like if we can get ourselves together and balanced and really, really dig deep, there's no coincidence that all of these really deep diving planets, Jeepers, Kelso, what's happening? You see, it's us not wanting to face the truth of stuff. That's why the cards aren't coming out. We're hiding. The cards are hiding too now. Oh, really? I really do think that with all of these planets, it is actually allowing us the opportunity. They are assisting us in doing the reflecting that we need to do. Please clarify the Justice card for me. Oh my gosh. 3 major arcana come flying out. Okay. This is powerful stuff, guys, because justice in itself, you've got justice in itself here is a major arcana, obviously. We've got 3 major arcana. We've got death, we've got the Hierophant, and the Chariot. This is an ending of old ways so that you are able to move forward. Once you have ended your old ways, and I say old ways, so old ways of thinking, old programming, old patterning, all of that kind of energy. The Hierophant, okay, that's what he stands for, okay, is that he talks about traditional ways of doing things. Your traditional ways are no longer serving you. We've said this in the Divine Feminine reading that I did, the channeling I did for Energetic Update. I specifically, the ways of healing, the ways of manifesting, the ways of doing things are no longer becoming valid. Letting go of that and moving forward. The Chariot is the fastest moving card. It's about getting clear on where you want to go. This life that you want, this Empress energy, right, of abundance and thriving, that's what it's going to get you there, okay? So the Justice is really saying, if you can actually get yourself stuck under these and you can remove these old programmings, you move forward. I mean, that couldn't be more clear. They're basically just giving you the same message again. It's like, really, Mara? Okay, I just want to pull 1 or 2 of these cards to see what September holds for us. Okay, 2 cards came out. Pineapple, reconciliation. Maybe this with the Hierophant card is reconciling yourself to your authentic self. I don't necessarily, look, there could be reconciliations in love, but this is not a love reading, right? It's a general energy reading. Maybe this is reconciling with the Hierophant here and the Death card, reconciling yourself to your new ways, to where you are wanting to be, who are you wanting to become, okay? It feels far more like a spiritual reconciliation than a love reconciliation. Bag, something important such as a new job or a raise, That's quite nice. So some of you, when you step into it, what did I say? You're going into your Empress energy. Right, let's get one. I just want to try and get from this deck as well. This deck is massive. I can't actually, my hands are too small, believe it or not, to actually be able to shuffle. Okay, just one more. Oh. I'm going to take this bottom card because I think that that's important. Right, the next two cards out. Major challenge to overcome, Mountain. Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Guys, this is exactly what I've been talking about. This is about tackling, right, and overcoming that which is shown to us that needs to be shifted. Okay, Spirit is clearly confirming, take on the challenge. Make sure that you're doing this. You are worth the effort. The outcome here is the throne, position of authority. You standing in complete sovereignty. Okay, King and Queen of Pentacles, Empress, King, Queen of Pentacles. You are standing in complete sovereignty of your life. Okay, guys, anything worth having is not easy. Anything worth becoming is not easy, right? I've been on this journey for 8 years full time now. It's never easier. It's never, going to be a joyride. But the reality is the outcome for us is huge. This is a truly, truly life-changing period, especially for the cardinal signs, guys. Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Okay, so I am sending you so much love. I hope this helps. Let me know if it resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, whatever it is, just show some love. I'd love to know what you're going to say. Sending you big loves, and I will touch base with you in the next reading. Big loves, guys.